Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower both new and experienced entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, high performers, business owners to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is consistency is the mother of success. This is very interesting topic because I've noticed that so many entrepreneurs they fail or they decide on their journey, they make decisions, they declare their life transformation, they start on building new habits, they decide on breaking bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, routines that didn't help them before, that didn't serve them before, that didn't let them become healthier, become productive, become laser focused on their life, on their families, on their future, on their goals and dreams in their businesses. So many entrepreneurs they struggle with something called consistency because once I declare my transformation, once I announce that I am going to transform my entrepreneurial life, I am going to build a new habits and break bad old unhealthy negative habits, and then I will work on my business, I will work on my growth, I will work on scale in my business. But when it comes to this topic of consistency, so many entrepreneurs they stop, so many entrepreneurs they slow down their progress, that progress that was going on, that habit that was working well for them, but after a while they give up, they stop, they don't do it consistently because it's easy to make decision, it's easy to decide on what habits I'm going to build and what habits I need to break in my entrepreneurial life. But if you're not consistent enough, then you are always falling back to your old self, to your old version. If you're not consistent enough, you will always lose progress. You will start, make progress, and get results, and things are working well for you. But after a while, you will find yourself, you are slowly going back to your old version. You are slowly losing motivation. You are slowly losing hope. You are slowly losing so much progress, so much time, so much effort, so much energy you invested to build new habits, to transform your life. But you will lose all this effort, all this time, all this energy that you put just because you're not consistent enough. So, consistency is the mother of success. You want to be successful in your entrepreneurial life, you want to succeed in your business, you want to succeed in your relationships, you want to succeed in your habits, you want to become healthier, productive, laser focused, and aligned with your goals, with your dreams. Stay consistent, my friend. You have to stay consistent because without consistency, what is the meaning of even starting from the first place? What is the meaning of making a decision if I'm not going to be consistent? What is the meaning of declaring my life transformation that I'm going to transform my habits, I'm going to transform my routines, I'm going to transform my relationships with the loved ones, with my family, with the others. I will be very kind, I will serve people, I will treat them in my best way. I will transform my business. I will transform many areas in my life. But if you do it for a short while and you feel like you're not getting results, or you feel like you're not transforming your life, or you feel like there's no big difference, then you give up. Then you lose hope. You lose motivation because simply you didn't do it consistently, because you weren't consistent enough. So if we want to see a big results in our life, if we want to succeed in our business, if we want to achieve our goals and reach those beautiful, wonderful dreams in our future, we have to stay consistent. We have to stay consistent, because without consistency, then you are stuck in your entrepreneurial life. Then you are just daydreaming. Then you are just wishing that things would be better, that wishing that things will work out for you. So you have to be consistent. And the thing is, when you become consistent in your habits, in your routines, in your rituals, in your business, with your relationships, you are building a powerful identity. You are building a powerful, great identity for yourself, because you become a type of person that always is that type of person, that you're always consistently practicing and training your body, you're training your brain to be consistent, to do things even when it feels hard, even if it feels like nothing is working, even when you don't see results. You become consistent at it just because you build that identity. You tell yourself, I am a type of person who loves eating healthy. I am a type of person who loves my business. I love working. I'm dreaming about my business goals, my vision. I'm a type of person who loves serving and helping others consistently. I am a type of person who loves to work out, to train and take care my body, and become consistent in my workout, in my training, at the gym, doing outdoor physical activities or any type of sport. You are consistent. You do it consistent. When you become consistent in your business, in your entrepreneurial life, it won't feel like you have tasks that needs to be done. It won't feel like you have a project that you need to complete. You do it automatically. It becomes a part of your identity. I am a type of person who do this repeatedly. So you don't need a massive actions. You don't need to think about any project as a big project. You just need to repeat consistently actions, choices, daily, weekly, monthly, habits, rituals. You need to repeat your structure. This is how you become consistent. And when you become consistent, you will start to notice you are making progress, you are moving forward, you are getting closer to the type of person that you always wanted or wish to be. You're getting closer in your business goals. You are getting closer to your clients, to the people that you love to serve, that you want to make a difference in their life. You would feel like you are improving not only your business, you are improving your relationships, you are improving your healthy life, you are improving your productivity, you are improving your focus, you are laser focused, you are improving your mindset, you are improving your business, your entrepreneurial life in general. So this is what consistency does. Because when we're not consistent enough, then we are going back instead of going forward. And who would want to go back to their old version, to their old self? Everyone wants to be healthy. Everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to break through in their business. Everyone wants to achieve their goals, reach their dreams. Everyone wants that. But not everyone wants to be consistent. So often people don't want to be consistent. They do it for a while and then they stop, or they do it for a while and then they pause. They do it for a while and then they give up. See, we can't do this in life. And if we want to break through in our businesses, if we want to break through in our entrepreneurial life, we have to be consistent. Even when things are not working, even if we're not seeing enough results, even if we don't feel a big difference, because consistency is a long-term thinking, not a short-term thinking. You are aiming for a long-term. You are aiming for long-term success. You are aiming for long-term healthy life. You are aiming for a long-term stronger relationships. This is what consistency is. Consistency is not about doing something for a short while and then give up. Maybe you want to write a book, so you need to be consistent in your writing habit. You need to build a habit of writing, and then you become a type of person who is a writer, who loves writing. And when you are consistently writing your book by writing a single page or 2 pages or 3 pages every day, every week, this number will increase, and you will suddenly become a writer, and then you will reach your goal of writing your book. This is when it comes to creating content. Maybe you're a podcaster, maybe you're someone who publishes podcasts, so you need to do it consistently. This is how I built my own podcast. I did it consistently. Every week I make sure I'm delivering at least 3 or 4 content or episodes in each week, because my audience, my community expects me to help them, to serve them. And this is why I built this podcast. But I do it consistently. I don't do a podcast or record episode just for one day in a week and then give up. No, I do it consistently because my community, the people who I love to serve and make a difference in their life and improve their entrepreneurial life, they're expecting consistency of me. They're expecting to see new content. They're expecting me to provide them with tips, strategies, insights, examples, systems, structure that would improve their entrepreneurial life, that will help them break through in their entrepreneurial life. So that's why consistency is very, very important, and it's really the mother of success, because every successful entrepreneur, they achieve their success, they achieve their goals by being consistent, not by just simply failing or just meeting setbacks in a while and then they give up. No, they stayed consistent, they stayed in the game. That's why they achieved very big success. They were right about consistency. So even when you meet setbacks, even when you lose motivation, even on the days that you feel like you don't want to work, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to do everything at a time. You don't need to do things that should be 100% perfect. But what you need is consistency, because 3 keys every entrepreneur that needs to build in their life if they want to succeed in their entrepreneurial life, which are confidence, momentum, and consistency, and perseverance and resilience also. You need these attributes in your entrepreneurial life, if you want to break through in your business. Because without consistency, that means you are slowing down your progress. That means you are going back to your old version, and you really don't want that. You want to constantly improving, growing, and leading, and learning, and achieving. This is what you want to be, and this is what consistency leads to. So even when I start a project, even when I don't see results, even when I send emails to people and they don't reply to me, I still consistently send emails to other business owners or entrepreneurs. And the same applies when creating content. I create content every week, even though I don't get so much attracting, but I still deliver content. Even when you are making sales calls but no one is answering you, no one is replying to your messages, you need to be consistent if you want to see more clients, if you want to get referrals, if you want to grow your business, if you want to scale in your business. You have to be consistent, because every successful entrepreneur knows that consistency is the mother of their success. Because if you're not consistent enough, then you're not growing, you're not making progress, you're not learning, you're not failing, you're not leading, you're not upgrading yourself to your next level. So we have to be consistent, because consistency will bring us so much progress. Consistency will bring us those clients that we always dreamed. Consistency will bring us many more sales calls. So you need to do it consistently. One more sales call, one more meeting, one more project complete, one more task, one more meeting, one more relationship. You need to be consistent if you want to break through in your entrepreneurial life. And this applies especially in habits, because when you build habits, and if you're not consistent enough, then you are going back to your old habits. Because once you stop that habit, then it's not a habit anymore. Then you are repeating your old bad, negative, unhealthy habits. But if you want to improve your entrepreneurial life, if you want to build better habits, better routines, better rituals, you have to be consistent. So habits are a lifestyle, and consistency should be a part of your lifestyle. You need to repeat those habits so many times until they become automatic in your entrepreneurial life. So you repeat them automatically without even thinking about them too much. So adopt consistency in your entrepreneurial life every day. Eat healthy every day. Move your body. Do your workout. Don't skip, don't miss your training. Every day make that sales call. Every day join that conference, that meetup, that meeting online. Every day complete those tasks that moves you closer to your goals, to your dreams. Every day make that call. Every day build connection, build a relationship with others. Because consistency is awesome. It's such a wonderful attribute, especially as entrepreneurs. We have to be consistent enough so we can reach those goals, so we can get those results. And your family needs your consistency too. You do your business, you're working on your business, you are building a life that you have promised your family. So your family needs your consistency. even if you fail. So many entrepreneurs, they fail in the beginning in their businesses. So many entrepreneurs, they meet setbacks, they struggle at the beginning, but they become consistent. They do it even though it feels hard, even though when they are losing motivation, even though they are not so confident, but they are more consistent. They do it repeatedly. They are becoming better every day, every week, every month, and this is how they become successful in their entrepreneurial life. And I believe in you. I love you. I know you can become a successful entrepreneur as well, but you need to be consistent, because doing things for short while or temporary, or only when I feel motivated, or only when things are working very well, or only if I get results, then you're not being consistent, then you're not growing, you're not scaling, you're not up leveling yourself. So be consistent no matter what you see, what you face, because you have set goals for yourself, you have dreams, and you are working on your way to build that dream life. And to get to that dream life, we have to stay consistent. We need to be consistent if we want to achieve our goals and make our dreams come true. That's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching or listening to this content. Please don't forget to follow me on iTunes or Spotify and leave a review. Tell me your opinion. Give me your feedback about this episode, about this content, so I can stay consistent in delivering content and improve my podcast. And don't forget to download your free guide down below in the description area. This free guide will help you to build new habits, reclaim your life, and break through in your entrepreneurial life. Thank you so much for listening or watching to this content, and I can't wait to publish a new content. Bye everyone. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.